From solid chunks of gold to copper core, these are just a peek at what Pakistan's mineral-rich landscape can offer the world. The Pakistan Minerals Investment Forum in Islamabad is hoping to attract foreign investors to help grow the sector. Many of these minerals are already seeing global demand, says Patrick Barnes, head of metals and mining consulting at Wood Mackenzie.
The most exciting part of that is it tends to have the kinds of deposits that people are looking for right now, which is probably the hardest thing to find in the mining world right now, is a large, high-grade copper deposit. The world needs crazy amounts more copper to enable the energy transition, to enable electrification, to enable electric vehicles. All these things use a lot of copper.
This planned Reko mine in Balochistan is poised to unlock one of the largest copper and gold reserves in the world right here in Pakistan. The project is expected to generate $70 billion in free cash flows and $90 billion in operating cash flows for the country. It is jointly owned by the government and Canadian mining company Barrick Gold. It's a strong bet, says Herman Cornelissen, head of sustainable development at mining consultancy DMT Kaibatla.
So gold is a very big driver of investment, and in that respect the resources at Reko Diq are significant, and they certainly have the potential to generate significant revenues for Pakistan.
Pakistan's mineral-rich areas cover 600,000 square kilometers, more than twice the size of the United Kingdom. Of more than 90 known minerals locked in its landscape, only 52 are mined on a commercial level for applications that range from construction to paper production and even explosives. But the country's mineral sector only accounts for 3% of GDP. To grow that, Pakistan's Petroleum Minister Ali Parvez Malik tells me that the government is promising incentives and to streamline regulatory frameworks.
The last pillar on which this growth strategy will pivot is the regulatory guillotine and the ease of doing business and the regulatory capacity building.
But security is a major challenge. A long-running insurgency in Balochistan has disrupted mining operations for more than a decade. Recent terror attacks on civilians and foreign workers have also shaken investor confidence.
Even as international investors talk about the potential of Pakistan's mineral reserves, the volatile security situation in the western regions is proving to be a major hurdle for most companies. Many have expressed doubts about the safety of their future operations. They are concerned about increasing attacks by militant groups opposed to mining in the region.
In a bid to reassure potential investors, the country's powerful army chief, General Asim Munir, promised here to ensure a robust security framework and protect the interests of partners and investors. Another challenge is Pakistan's high electricity tariffs and surplus capacity. In the last financial year, only 34% of the energy generated was used due to structural inefficiencies, a problem that Petroleum Minister Ali Parvez Malik acknowledges.
The grid has to improve its game also, improve on the efficiency front and dismantle the perverse incentives in the pricing regime so that people can also rely on grid for reliable and economical power.
Ahmed Hayat Lak, managing director of Pakistan's oil and gas development company, says when it comes to leveraging Pakistan's vast mineral resources, collaboration is key.
In the case of Reko Diq, a lot of services are being procured from US. So we would like to see an ever closer union in this regard. And they should come forward not in terms of merely service providers, but as well as completely invested in our sector. It is important that we have world-class partners, we have world-class technology, and we have world-class services.
And that's part of the formula that could change the game for Pakistan's mineral sector. If it can get investors to believe it has the solutions to overcome its security and structural challenges. Hira Mustafa, CNA, Islamabad.